And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I was thinking about dressing up for Halloween and doing a Halloween stream. And I think you guys know what that means. So let's just say you should stay tuned tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, because you never know what you might see on OKPV. I'm not telling you guys what it is. It could be anything. That's the point. You just gotta stay tuned. Is this the giant door that I came through, or is that the giant door that I came through? This is definitely the giant door that I came through. Okay. I don't know why you guys are meowing in chat. I know that's weird. Please stop. But like I said, I can't provide any valuable insight as to what you can and cannot look forward to. So, you know, just... Do I want to go this way? Oh, thank God. Listen to new chicken wraps? Yeah. I don't know what's over that location, but I kind of... There's a lot of blood over there, you know, so... Or is this where I came from? This is where I came from. For certain. Yeah, I came up from... Okay, I came from over here. Right? Reem, I came from over here. Tana, I came from over here. Fresh lettuce? Funny joke. Okay. Devontae, I dedicate all my future iceberg lettuce to you, my friend. Can I not? Oh. Did you guys hear that? You know, the noises I'm hearing randomly? You guys are hearing that too, right? It's not just me. What if... Do I have to break this window? Because... Okay. You should feel included, Tana. It's hard not to include you. Given your, you know. Excuse me? Thank you. A bathroom door. You guys heard that, right? You... Okay. It's a can. More like, can you not? Ah. For real? Okay, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to do a little house cleaning because I can't keep having this happen. All right? We're just going to do a little house cleaning because I'm not playing like this. I'm not going to have some things start roaming around and then I have to go hide. And then I go to duck down in this area and I run into every bottle and can in the area and it's like, it's over here. And that's not me. Okay. Adrian is so tidy. Thank you. I keep a clean room, you know? That's why if you're ever my roommate in a hotel, if you're my roommate in a hotel, you have to know for a fact that I keep my side like clean. I say my side because there's always like the side you're responsible for. You split it in half, and my side is clean. And if you dirty up your side, don't come to my side and dirty my side up. You keep your side dirty. I'll take care of my side. Unless you invite guests over and say, hey, man, I'm bringing some guests over. Is that cool with you? And I go, yeah, man. And they look at the room and go, man, it looks kind of clean. You make sure you tell them it looks kind of clean because my side's clean and your side isn't. Don't have them come in and think that I'm as disgusting as you. All right? That ain't me. Okay, just one more piece of trash. I don't think paper makes noise in the game. Not like in real life, but, you know. What? How? Oh, I guess that actually is okay. So do I. Don't worry. Good. Clean room, dirty mind. That's me. 1,000%. You know, I'm never going to deny who I am, okay? I am who I am. And what I am is terrified to put this in there. The Omni tool in the... I don't know why I tried. Is that a stack of Post-it notes? Is that a stress ball? Is that a webcam? I was going to put this in front of the webcam so that way nobody can watch me. I don't want to be watched, which is, you know, ironic considering our current circumstance. Pathos 2 is in the North Atlantic Ocean, but I think we knew that. Right here by Africa. But we also knew that as well. Okay. Nothing else to roll around and terrify me? Good.
We're here? We're here! Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have the Dunbat.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, you know, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Right?
Here we go. The Dunbat.
The hell?
Oh, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's... It's quarantined. Hold on.
Do you love?
We need a
you
security
got to
cipher.
hold on.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
What does she unlock? Is it safe? I still don't like how her approach is so careless, you know, just so unmoving. You know, so stalwart in her approach of go out there and do the thing because you're a robot and whatever happens to you, it'll be okay because we'll make things right. She doesn't know what terror I'm experiencing right now. I don't think she fully comprehends the circumstance that I'm in.
We need to find someone who knows the cipher. It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat. Find someone who knows the security cipher.
And the worst part is when she says that implies that there's another organism down here or another robot down here that I have to interact with.
Find someone who knows the security cipher.
And every time I've interacted with something else that is capable of any kind of comprehension or communication, something bad has happened to them or will happen to them as an option. And no, sir, I don't like it. So, okay. I guess I'll just brave it without my cipher. My Omni tool, rather. I get the feeling that I'm no longer alone as well, right? I had my flashlight on that entire time. Oh, there's a light button. Oh my God, she did that. Did you guys know you can press a button and turn a light on? And it opens the vent to reveal. Oh, it's light because we're subsurface, so of course it's not natural sunlight because, you know, several meters under the sea, right? I think what we should work on as human beings, besides, you know, protecting the environment and believing in climate change and doing the best we can to reduce the amount of microplastics that go into the oceans and stuff, is we should work on a future where we have doors that are a bit more quiet, just in case situations like this take place in the future. The last thing that I want is a future where everything is super loud. You know, I don't want that. My cortisol levels, probably, I don't know. I don't really monitor them. You know, I don't really monitor my cortisol levels. I should, because I'm, Did I try to open that door over there? I think I did. A future where doors make this. Oh, it's just these things turning on. I wasn't scared. You guys were scared. Come on, admit. Who got scared by that? Raise your hand.
What happened to all the people?
This place looks deserted. So far.
It doesn't make any sense. Theta is clearly the best option for survival.
Shut up. Jesus, walkie-talkie. I hope if I ever get stuck in a future with any of you and we're terrified that you don't make this much noise when we're walking around. So please. Oh boy.
Where the hell did they all go?
If Theta is out of the picture, where would you go?
Probably Lambda or Omicron?
Well, we've seen Lambda already. So maybe Omicron.
Okay. I'm a big, brave boy, okay? And I'm surrounded by supporters. People who believe in me. People who make me feel brave and want me to do well.
I'm worried we won't find anyone.
What if they all helped out with the Ark?
To carry it to town? That seems excessive, but not out of the question.
I'm surrounded by my peers. Intelligent sirens. Best friends. Detractors and believers. And I can do this. I'm capable. I'm strong-willed. I'm smart. I'm unstoppable. I need one of those nighttime, books on tape I can just put around my ears and just have constant reinforcement that I'm capable and I'm strong. You know what? No, I don't. You know why? Because I'm capable and strong. No, Strinrak, please don't speak loudly when I'm... As I was saying, I'm a big brave boy. I'm capable and strong, and I can do this. Thanks, Iris Queen. Tana, I'm kind of a literal robot. I guess it's complicated. Kind of a robot. My consciousness is in a cybernetic being. But I don't understand why everything has to make so much noise. Hello, anyone in here? Okay, I can just come back later if there is. Uh, Just keep in mind one thing. When we have shuffled off, this mortal coil must give us pause. I don't know why I thought jumping was a really good idea with, ooh, books. Okay. Maybe it was a cup on the floor. Maybe I would actually prefer a cup on the floor right now. And less noise. Overall would be like... You know when I get really nervous in this game? Is when they do... Is when they give you a lot of corridors. Because corridors and rooms give you places to hide. And you wouldn't need a place to hide unless you were being stalked. Please don't do the mirror thing. Please don't do the mirror thing. Please no mirror tricks. Please no mirror tricks. I really thought they were going to do the thing where, like, you look at your reflection and then behind you something else appears, you know? Like... Okay. Oh, Simon? Yeah, that kind of sucks to, you know, see yourself for the first time in this less than desirable form. Hey, a shower. This should be safe, right? Okay, you dead ass would not need a shower in here unless you were hiding something like this. I'm shook. You know, I give this horror game a 10 out of a 10. A 10 out of a 10. Potato, you should do some fan art for this. Just I don't want to look at it until I've washed myself clean of this horror. I don't think you need to take a shower. You've been in the water for half this game. Yeah, but Normash, that's like salt water, dog. You know, this isn't what's that called? A sensory deprivation tank, you know, where you go deep down to that tank of salt water and you kind of like go back to being born again as a fetus, and your consciousness slowly drifts away as you relax. This is so miserable. Okay, we just open this door as quietly as possible. As quietly. You know what? I think I've seen my reflection enough times that I don't need to look at it again. You know what? Yep. I think I won't explore that option. I see the icons right there saying, "Hey man, check out your reflection." I've seen it enough. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. One more time? Nah. I think I look great. I don't think I need to. That's not an avenue I need to explore again. Also, the whole bathroom stall and having stalls to open is one of the oldest tricks in the book. So guess what I'm not going to do? I'll give you a hint. Yeah, the chunk trunk whoosh, loudest door in the world, yeah? Yeah, pretty bad. If you are with me right now on this journey and you are terrified and timid and tired, just know that I am here with you and we can survive this together because we have each other. Okay? We will use our collective intelligence, which is large, our collective brilliance, which is large, and we'll get through this. Now, granted, keep in mind, I'm not a published, author. I don't have any of my works published, so I'm not quite as credible as most of you, but I do have one thing going for me. Hold that thought. Hey, Haydenwood, what's going on, man? Okay. Can't go downstairs. Okay. Can't go upstairs. What is that wet noise? Mr. Manager. Yep. What we're going to do is we're going to take every single cup. Okay? And we're going to get rid of them. Really? Perfect. The history of the ocean? It's pretty loud. Okay. Tana, you've got a deal. We'll do a 1-for-1 anytime you like. An exact 1-to-1 trade. Okay. Mr. Manager, Hayden Wood, I'm glad you're here. I need your managerial expertise. So what I have to do is progress. Oh, pictures. Aw. It's, probably pictures from the Ark, I imagine. But why are they printed out? What's that loud static noise? What is that squelching noise from the soil? Don't know. I try not to ask too many questions in this game. You know. Okay. 3-for-1's fair too. Three for one's fair. So, can I turn that off, or? Okay, look, like a small part of me wants to take like this and chuck it at this to break it, but then like, what if I awake? You know, what if hell's waiting for me? I don't want. Oh, the Tour de France. Also not the Tour de France. Okay, pray for me. Let me tell you how durable TVs are in the future. Okay? Super, super durable. Like, super, super durable. How do you choose what couch to bring with you in the ocean? For sure it's already broken, but I need to break it further so it stops making all that noise. Golden and sculpted. Sigh. Life is misery. Okay. I know where I have to go, I just don't want to do it. Is that another can? It wasn't. Which... Okaydrian, be brave. You're smart. Pretend you're published. Pretend you're published. I said end instead. I can't end the game, Hayden Wood, because I promised I'd play it to completion. Guy Conrad or Guy? Guy Conrad. With the K on the end. Nadine Masters. Oh, these are all... these are all the living quarters. Yeah, exactly. Wow, the exact word that I used. The exact phrase that I used. Wow, living quarters. Huh. So, these are living quarters, which means any number of people, alive or dead, corpses, robots, or otherwise, could be in these vessels. And I don't know which is which. And I thought I heard footsteps. By logic, you should go from this end to that end. And of course, the one that has the locking mechanism seems to be the most correct one, right? Nadine, come on, homie. Can I put it back? I feel like that was a dumb move. Okay, I can't put it back. This is also very loud, though, so I'm gonna. It's just. Great. Okay. Okay. Does it say Beaks? The Wisconsin Beaks? That's not Wisconsin's logo. Go Beaks, I guess, though. Shout outs to the Beaks. Whoop whoop. This is the timeout corner for loud things? Yeah, exactly. Everything that's loud goes over there. What is this? Oh, is that like the cataclysm? Of when the sun eventually expands to a point where it engulfs the entire solar system? Isn't that like 3 billion years away? Who prints that? Hey guys, remember that one time that our single star in the solar system decided to destroy all known life in the area? Goodbye, Venus. Goodbye, Mercury. Goodbye, Earth. Goodbye, Mars. Goodbye, Jupiter. Goodbye, Saturn. Goodbye, Uranus. Goodbye, Neptune. Hello, Akimi. What did you miss? I've been in the crouch position for a very long time. And I'm looking for some progress. How's this? Microwave radiation, electric hazard, emitter and battery are hot. Don't look into emitter? Maser? Maser tool safety. Am I supposed to memorize this? Okay, so everything in the bottom right-hand corner and the click is bad. Upper left, where the nozzle is good. Okay. Don't look into the emitter. Emitter and battery are hot. All right, thanks. Okay. Okay. I can do this. Don't want to touch that. Electronic stuff, easy. I'm not an electrical engineer, man. I only can do so much. I only know so much. You know, I'm just some dude with curly hair who speaks really well and has an okay voice with occasional charm and wit. That's all. I don't ask for much. You know, just not to be scared and for, you know, I appreciate the finer things in life, like quiet noises and reading, cookies and cats and you know, pale people and golden people. You know, I like Final Fantasy. I like Castlevania. I like legs. I like Mass Effect. I like wilderness and the environment. I like this old man just chilling in the front. I do not like a bottle of Jägermeister in my bed. That's not what I like. Oh, dude, look, it's Gladiolus from Final Fantasy 15. Hey, Nock, check it out. I'm a father now. Or is that Guy Conrad? So what's the point of going in Guy Conrad's room? Because it's the only room I can duck and hide in. It's a mechanic. Okay. Let's talk about what just happened right now. Let's discuss what just took place. Gee. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Thank you, Manicus Long, for the host. It was nice seeing you at TwitchCon. I hope you're well. Thank you so much. I hope you and your crew enjoy this. Yeah, Daddy-O Gladio is exactly who it is. I didn't kick the bottle. The bottle just kind of put itself in my pathway, and the positioning of the bottle is not. It's not something that I should be. You know what? I don't need this. All right. I don't even like the smell of bottles. I like the smell of vanilla and oak. You know, that's the kind of thing you just want to take with you. You know, just keep for an entire weekend. Not liquor bottles or scary things like loud noises. Thank you. You dropped the rest, right? Yeah. Reem, please don't ride the chocobos all day long. What if I just... You know what, guys? Let me ask you a question. Do you think I can beat the game just by not leaving this room? Seems good. We live here now. Potato, listen, we got everything we need, right? We got a bed, we got a poster, we got some electrical engineering homework we could spend the rest of our days trying to solve and become an electrical engineer. And we made it, you know? Kaiser, I'm busy right now trying to survive. Maggie Cornbread's not home. All right. Okay, thanks, Brandon. Catherine! No way! Oh my God, are we gonna find Catherine? She doesn't want anyone sitting in her cornbread. Wasn't there a device on Guy's desk? I don't think it was a device that we can pick up, though. I think the device was incapable of being handled. See, all those things right there, they can't be manipulated or grabbed. There's tools, but the tools you can't do it. Is that a condom? Oh, it's not. I thought that marble ashtray was a condom. Like, is that what it's like in the future? I wouldn't know. I don't have sex. But yeah, these things right here, I can't manipulate. I can grab a lot of stuff, but grabbing things in this game is never beneficial. So, you know, let's not. Third try. What's up, Vale? I trust you'll be in your best behavior given the game that we're playing and how terrified I am.
Hey, that's Myra's.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
I need her to remember what I'm going through right now. And so for her to do things like, hey, that's my room, is
I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
Catherine, I'm going to headbutt you right now, okay? Bottle, come on, homie. Excuse me? Can someone explain this to me?
You don't have to search my room. We'll get by.
Oh, did it? Okay, it's kind of in...
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over. Maybe we should move on.
Thank you. Did you guys hear that? No, I'm not okay. Did you hear it?
Come on, no need to go through all my stuff.
Okay, real talk, no kappa. Do you think I should go through Catherine's stuff? Why or in? Should I go through her stuff in her room? Or should I just nah? What do you guys think? Real talk, no kappa. When her battery's running low, so what?
Simon, get out of my room already.
That's a lot of whys. It's a lot of whys. Marble dongs and whys. Find her sex toys? Nor match. That is not cool. Alright, let's search her stuff. Journal. Okay. Okay. Mulgin and Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WoW, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way. Like, someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and Reed along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my AR capsule. June 6th, 2103. June 14th, same year. After dissecting the Vivarium machine that reactivated, it's clear that WoW copied my capsule project to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction except for one point. Where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs, the Vivarium's brain scan lives on. It is limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. The Reed inside the Vivarium was a perfect copy. So wait, he stole your project and made it better? Huh. A week later, I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos too. I can't figure out how it worked with Varium, but I can replicate WoW scanning technique using pilot seeds. They are already prepared, the type of electromagnetic drums needed. Next day. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the Mockingbirds. The WoW must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. You stole scans of people? Dude. July 3rd. With a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we now officially started the ARC project. We're to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. July 12th. Mark Saran killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Strommeyer is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. Okay. AR capsule notes. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed didn't go well. You try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with others. She is too real. Huh. Why are you so quiet, Catherine? Nothing to say about that? How's this? Post-it notes. Fan. What else? Empty drawer. Chair, can you please? Thanks. What's down here? Quick little unplug took place here. If she has nothing to say, I have things to say loudly. Please don't be loud in the chat. Good night, Tana. Sleep well. What is this? I got no strings to hold me down, to make me sweat or make me frown. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. Hi ho, the Mario. Nothing ever worries me. She has a lot of dolls. I want the world to know. Shout out the brushes. I feel sick. I might go to bed. Why are you sick? What happened? Is that a skull cap? That is the tiniest skull cap I've ever seen in my life. It's like a skull cap for ants. This game, here's the thing. It's good, but it's also, it's nerve-wracking, and I'm not one, like, I'm not, like, you know, like, Are these her? Ew. Underwear. Okay. With small heads? I'm sorry, do you have a small head? You don't get to pop it around in the air for 5 minutes and go, you pervert. Oh, I'm sorry, Vale. Would you prefer I do this instead? Oh, are they starched or something? Because, like, it's like a boomerang. You know? It's like you're in a concert and you take off your underwear to throw it at the concert, you know, the artist, and you throw it and then it comes back to you. Yeah, you take off your underwear, you see Shakira on stage, and you throw it. The old gotcha. You know, danger, restricted area. Do any of the other rooms say that? Nope, sure don't. Ooh. What? Wait a minute. Quick. I don't think. Reem, first off, hush. Okay. I thought for a second maybe these were like the rooms, but they're not. It's definitely tool safety. So I thought for a second I saw something in my head, my mind. Okay, listen. I'm not going to open the door that says danger unless it's... You just don't feel well. I hope you feel better soon, Devontae. Martin Fisher. Great. 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 What the heck is that? You know, Hayden Wood, we're never going to find out. That's the thing. This is a healing room. How do we get rid of it? That's the thing. We can't really get rid of things. We'd have to like... We have to like, you know, endure. We have to endure. Although, with that being said, if there is already a monster out there, then a danger room technically, I guess, can't pose any more threat than what's already existing, right? Just need this to make a little less noise would be great. I don't really understand how everything makes so much. Like, it's a noise factory, right? Like, that's all this place is. It's like a safe haven for noise. It's like, hey, what's up? Not much. What do you want to do for life? I want to go to college. That sounds good. College sounds good. What do you want to go to school for? Noise. Oh, I'm not sure if that's really a field that you can study. Sure you can. We can go to Noise University. Wow, where's that? Pathos 2. It's under the water near Africa in the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, yeah. Noise University? Yep, I'm super excited to attend. What do? You know, kick around cans, break bottles, open doors, you know, just for a few credit hours. So. Aw, hi Lex. Hello. Cat food, what up? Bobcat attack? I like that you guys have changed your rating habits, and now it's just the Bobcat and not what it used to be, which I was there for that. I got to hang out with Lex IRL on purpose for dinner, and hold on. Okay. Both on purpose for dinner and accidentally at the airport. We were both sitting near the same departure area. The Seaman Demons have been banished. That's really good. I want to go to a school for inverted controls. You know what, Vale? I'll fund you. I'll give you a scholarship. And I'll be able to fund it now because Slurm has returned for 2 months in a row. That's going to go towards the Vale Scholarship for inverted controls in Red Dead Redemption 2. So shout outs to you for that. Have we placed hands in buttholes yet? We haven't needed to, right? So usually you put your hand in a butthole in this game if you suffer any kind of mental instability due to any... Those are bloodstains. Wow, I just realized that. Huh. Wow. Huh. 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 Thank you, Slurm. Welcome to the Bobcats. I just want to read stuff without being terrified. You know, is that it? Lex putting her earbuds in when Okaydrian tries to talk to her at the airport. I know, Kapow. I'm glad she told you about it. You know? The worst part is you do that when someone approaches you, right? But I was the one sitting down, and she's like, hey, you know, I didn't want to bother you. I'm like, you can sit down next to me. Okay. And sat down next to me, and I was like, so how was your trip? Puts her headphones in, and I go, okay, thanks. This is like one of those Our God's an Awesome God photos. Aw, multicultural, multi-diverse. Look at this. Unless it is really bad at art. It's like it was drawn by Harold. You remember Harold and the Purple Crayon? That was my joint growing up. We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put my faith in Bangarang and the continuity. Okay. I just read this was the first play. My fault, I'm not Adrian. Glad you know I was talking about before I said it, though. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, doing what I do. The, life. Sauron? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, put your faith in Sauron and you'll be okay. Okay. You know what? So what happens is when you're near opposition, your screen does like TV static flicker. And so anytime I see that, like I immediately freeze in place. Like, a deer in CR like T headlights. This is a quaint little photo. This is an actual screenshot from Red Dead Redemption 3. That's pretty cool. Right? There's Orville Redenbacher right there. There's John Marston. Aw, Mapo. Kitty cat meow meow. This is a picture, okay? That's me. That's Vale right there on the far right. And that's cat food in the middle. We're all just hanging out, dreaming about going to the Ark. It's going to be great one day. I can't wait. How'd they get the horses inside, though? I'm sorry, man. You got to, find out. Oh, is that the large Ferris wheel? The, what's it called? In London? Oh. She was all in. Does she... I feel like maybe I shouldn't... The game could have easily played a trick on me right there and did the whole, scare scene thing where you're sitting in the photo behind you and kind of thing, and it didn't. And I just want to say thank you, game. I'm very proud of you because you're better than that. Should I touch... Let me ask you guys a question. If you arrive to a room where there's clearly a murder taking place or had taken place or possibly a suicide, do you touch the murder weapon? I mean, there's no CSI here, right, in the future, in the Ark. So, isn't it my responsibility to, look at it and figure out what happened? Yeah, you were a little late, Fox thought, but, what they say. Better late than murder. I saw that on one of those motivational posters. Europe bots, no fingerprints. Oh, my race. Good point. With the straight razor? All right. Okay, you know what? Noises like that are just need them. Okay. Okay. The kitties raid? Gotta arm yourself against... Listen, Nocturnus, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is... Actually, I have bad news and bad news. The bad news is the killer's always out there. The bad news is we can't arm ourselves. There's nothing to arm ourselves with. There's only the night. I really want to open the door that says danger. But it does say danger on it. You know? And look, okay, let's just think this out, okay? I look that way, screen goes static, which means opposition awaits me, right? But I have these 2 rooms to duck into if that's the case, including 1 healing room. So that's what's up. That's cool, right? That's danger. But what if it's not danger? What if it's Did you guys hear that? First off, I'm a big, strong boy, and I'm capable. I'm a big, strong boy, and I'm capable. Yeah, it says danger, restricted area, but I've spent my whole life running away from danger and restricted areas. And a time of running away has stopped, and a time of standing up has started. And I will not be held back any longer by dumb warning signs. All right? New year, new me. Nothing's going to stop us now. Do not enter. Bet. Okay. I could have gone. It could have gone a lot worse, actually. You know. So. Because every noise is. Let's discuss for a moment the rules of the channel and maybe manners and things that are okay and things that are not okay. So things that are okay, encouragement, you know, like I remember that movie, the Lovers Resort, whatever, Lovers Couples Resort, whatever, like, you know, encouragement. Yes, that's good. Positivity, that's good. I like that. Things that are not okay, loud noises, booga booga, and popcorn in the popcorn bowl. Now, solo pieces of popcorn like Vale just did, that's cool. Loud popcorn like Shinrek just did, that's not cool. So now we have an understanding of what's okay and what's not okay. Maybe we can continue this this new year, new me thing, right? New year, Fox Dot, shut your mouth. Listen. Thank you, Potato. VHS. Vic. I don't know what this says. Man, that's a lot. Well, it doesn't, Vale, so sit on it. The sound effect has been there forever, Reem. Oh yeah, there's the butthole thing you put your hand inside of. Shout outs to buttholes. Oh, it's just a bunch of math. Man, that sucks. This person wasting their life doing math. Damn lab, that's what it says. Same. Look at this, they even have math up here. If I'm approximately 300 meters away from the nearest station and I walk approximately 2 kilometers per hour, whatever, nerd. Right? With your disgusting bed sheets, your filthy habits, and your brain. Oh, the nature of identity. Questions about the self. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Does your body or your surroundings confine or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions be invalidated by the practical or mystified by the spiritually minded. In this book, Pavlina Martinu, professor of philosophy at the Charles University in Prague, guides you through the history of great thinkers and what they have to say about identity. Ooh, secret stuff. Mr. Sarong, the company is very pleased to hear about your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate what and unique. Excuse me? And unique? Although technically you use and before a vowel or vowel sounds or an acronym. Whatever. And unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Johann Ross is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcibly eliminate any opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. The Supervisory Board. Mark Sarong, you punk. Making the WoW a station-wide presence, and you stole Catherine's technology to do it. Interesting. And taking it from Alpha as well to Omicron, which we haven't leaped to yet. And unique is correct, says the Englishman. And unique. Very nice. Oh, you know exactly what that means, Graymans. You know exactly what that means. It means sometimes someone's got to go, you know? What the heck is this? Anyway, at least my charts. Board approval. I don't trust this guy. By the way, Veil, very nice. A lot of lore here. Of course you got a stress ball. You see how every room has a stress ball? These working conditions, not ideal. Is that a stapler? What's a stapler in the bottom drawer? Thanks. Well, you're welcome, man. Oh? What if it's loud? Do I press this? If you think I should press this, type Y. If you think I should press this, type Y. If you think I shouldn't, press N. Don't type. Come on, guys. Come on. No. What do you have to lose? Gosh, my courage, my sanity, my current mental condition, my stability, my bravery, my steadfastness. God, there's a lot going on right now, you know? Okay, I'm going to close safe room. You're right. And I'm a big, strong boy, right? So I can do this. Okay. Yeah, the and rules vowels for sure. That is definitely the rule for it. It just sounds bad. If it was French, they would not do it because they're all about the language sounding beautiful. The button might chase them. You know what, Vale? Maybe I should chase you straight to hell.
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells?
Oh my God.
They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years.
I know we get new cells every day.
We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells, which help sustain our bodies.
I knew this already.
I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences But for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
So you're the batshit insane dude that tells everybody to kill themselves? If there's two versions of you existing and you want the physical version of you to die, but you said it's two versions of you that constantly change. So if you separate you from physical form and put yourself in digital world, isn't that technically two copies of you, not the same copy of you? So if you kill physical you and digital you lives on in the Ark, that's not the same you. That's not you anymore. That's another version of you. It's not a transferring process. That's not how it works. You can't. The game's been exploring the option of the idea of transferring the brain scan, but you don't transfer yourself, your actual self and your being. Like, that's not how it works. This is BS. And the writings that have been placed around the area calling this dude a genius is pablum. This is wrong. Just die, exactly. Digital world, maybe it is Digimon. Maybe the Ark is actually just Digimon, Akemi, and you digivolve into Dendrin Terugumon, which I think was number 2. Aw, Kathu, you're not a mess. You're a best. The Ark, it's bullshit. Church is bullshit. The government is fuck the Ark. Okay, Ghost King, a.k.a. Andrew Ryan XX. You okay? Great is like a twin? Right, it's like a twin. You kill one twin, it's still the other twin continuing their existence. Post proof? I'm not going to post my proof. I have documents and folders full of information. So he's arguing that yourself is the only culmination of experience that lead to the brain pattern. I agree with you though, Adrian. Thanks. Good thing I played this without anything, hunting me. Otherwise, that would have been a bad experience. What's this? Okay, let's not. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, that this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. To not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret, by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, no, there's no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same and join me at the Ark. Sincerely, Mark Sarang. Mark really believes that if you kill your body's self as a scan is happening, so he thinks that, man, it's a transfer system. I don't think it is. I think it's not even like, you're not even sacrificing yourself to make sure your other self has a better life. Like, you're giving up to allow another version of you to have a better life. Arguably, I guess, depends on how things go on the Ark and how things go down here. But still, like, that's... It's possible to know whether the transfer happened or not because the Ark would seem like they're a continuation, but you can't ask the dead person. Right, because they're dead. Pull electrical impulse maybe like you're transferring. All I know is this is not right. This is all suspect, In this room, I can see why it was like on the do not enter list. I can see why this was on the do not enter list because So good news and bad news. The good news is I've opened all the doors that I can open to explore and lore. The bad news is there's one door I have not opened yet. And it buzzes. I know, thank God it came me right. I'm a big, strong boy. I'm brave. I'm like a Maine Coon wrestling with an opossum. What? Catherine, you want to open the door, or? Catherine, door. Catherine. Okay, or don't. It's fine. I'll just... stare at it, I guess. It's okay. I'll just... They are big babies. He's still wrong, though. It's not the same experiences in the two versions of you, because one will have the experience of killing himself and all the trauma that comes with that. He did say for one moment, though, right? Maybe it's just before that moment takes place. Tossing around her unmentionables? All right. Good night, Reem. Sleep well. Part of me wants to try to throw something through this window, and the other part of me thinks that's really dumb. So I'm gonna err side of being smart. Thanks, cat food. Okay. I can't define moment. It's his writing, Normash, and it's his definition of moment, which we'll never know because, you know, dead. You're a brave boy, Adrian. You're also my honey bun, sugar plum, pimple, umpy pumpkin. You're my sweetie pie. You're my snookums, snookums. You know what makes me happy is when a lot of you say you're going to bed and then you don't because you're just watching me and you can't escape. And part of me thinks, you know, that feels good. Like you really want to go and you know you got to go to bed, but you're an OKPV. There is no bed. There's only... Hold on, I'm going to finish that thought, but just give me 1 second. Oh, right. That's a thing, that long hallway. Right. What I was going to say was you guys are captivated? Question mark. Yeah, full of my eye. Bump, bump, bump. I was going to make an egg when I got here, so I made egg. What do you mean egg? How do you make an egg? What do you, like, you have to make it into something, right? You don't just say make an egg. You usually say, I was going to boil an egg. You know, I was going to cook some eggs. I was going to sunny side up an egg or scramble some eggs. You don't say I'm going to make an egg. But here you are. I know. PT6 to here. What's the shiny thing in that little hallway? I don't know. I'm kind of stalling to find out, to be honest. I'm kind of stalling. I'm trying to just, talk to you guys. Oh, look. A locked door. Down a long corridor. Oh, I just... In my head, you know what I see happening? I unlock the door. Something's in there. And I have to run back through all that. And some snookums are there. And... I wish I was Commander Shepard because this is not my favorite shop in the Citadel. Okay, Adrian, you're a big, strong boy. You're a big, strong boy. Oh! Blood splatter. My favorite. This looks very similar to the room that we were in. Or Simon was in, rather. In the year 2015, wasn't it?
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scanner had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Hey, Catherine, welcome back. Oh my God, Shinrek, that is a godlike emote collection. Chased by blood splatter. Listen, I don't understand why you guys are so insensitive to my fear of everything. It's the idea and the very notion that there is something out there that caused this. It's the psychological trauma that I go through. I hope you experience psychological trauma the same way I have right now, so you understand what's happening right now. It doesn't work any longer, Akimi. It's not a jam party. I once thought it was a jam party, and it's not. It's blood. So that trick doesn't work any longer.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the ARC project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
I remember that guy's room having the tool inside of there with the instructions on how to use it, so that makes a lot of sense. Jesus, Catherine, I know it's not my fault people keep killing themselves. I mean, there's probably a better way to word that, but also it is not her fault. But I guess, you know, in communication 101, the first thing they tell you in class is don't say this phrase. Conrad was beefy, wasn't he? 300 pounds. That's a lot of dead weight. Error code 06. Yeah. Unable to connect to mainframe. Please reset router in the sub-level vault or contact maintenance. Oh, the other direction you can head down the stairs. I'm guessing that's a sub-level vault. Sub-level vault. Okay. I guess I'll head down there eventually. Thank you. Oh, thank God. I get so happy when I see a door that I cannot open because that's one less traumatizing experience that I have to suffer. You know what's weird? It's like they just don't bother cleaning the bloodstains up, do they? One guy was cyanide, so there would be no blood spill with that. The other person did it in their room, right? This mean this is the Mouser tool. Does that mean he was the last person to get scanned in because they just left the blood there? Robot control test area. Keep this area clear at all times. Not my dad. Let's stand where I want to stand. Anything up there? Ooh, should I? How come I can grab this but I can't grab that? Because it makes no sense, Adrian. Okay. Did that. Nothing else to really touch in here, huh? Okay. I guess it means I can leave, but... That is weird, right? Right? Yikes.
Welcome to my place. When I started the ARC project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
A warning sign would be great before she starts speaking. You know. Oh, this is a new symbol. Same thing downstairs. Yep. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm just taking that. Okay. Guess I'll just take that forever. Thanks. I was gonna shut it, but I guess I won't. A closed fist punch symbol? Yeah. When you pick things up, you tend to punch them, right? Remember that time Reem said, you ever see something so cute you just want to punch it? Like that. This is probably the same thing. Troubleshoot, go downstairs, yada yada. Oh, what's that? What was that? Oh, you want to put it in there, or do you?
Need to fix that mainframe connection.
Okay, thanks. I'll fix the mainframe connection. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pee really quickly.